Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome to another day in Azeroth. Thank you all very much for joining me on this wonderful Sunday. Wayne, Scary Meggie, Carrie, SH, David, Tanita, Gerald, Amy, Lars, Bront, Dragonsbane, Derek, welcome everybody. We might have a raid today. Pretty sure we're going to be raiding with one of CNET's teams at 2 o'clock my time. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm just going to resume questing, and maybe we'll have time to run a dungeon, kind of warm up a little bit before said potential raid. We were questing... where had we gotten to? I think we were in the Valley of the Four Winds, or maybe we had just finished. It looks like we had just finished up the Valley of the Four Winds. Let's head over to the Dread Waste. I don't think I've ever done any questing in the Dread Waste. That's going to be in this direction. We'll just fly there, take a straight shot. I don't think CNET's going to be raiding himself. This is his B team. I don't think he goes out with his B team. Their main raids, I think, are on Tuesdays. These are level 90 quests. These are not leveling quests. So... maybe we just don't have any quests here? Or maybe the quests here are level 90? I'm not sure. Very strange. Well, I mean, eventually I want to clear all of the yellow quests. So I could do these. Okay.
We are the watchers on the wall.
It's bad enough trying to hold off the Mantid, but now we've got spiders swarming up from the ruins below. One of my best marksmen caught a blast of webbing around his legs and got pulled straight down. We think he's alive, but I don't have the manpower to send anyone after him. If you want to help us, use the rope to drop down into the ruins. Okay. And while we're down there, slay 6 Dread Spinner Tenders and use the Shadowpan Dragon Gun to destroy 20 Dread Spinner eggs. Alright, so this is leading us down into this zone. The Dread Waste. Derek, thank you very much for the membership. I really appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
We must not falter. Beware the western wind.
This guy would be a cool hunter pet. It says he's a beast, so I'm assuming that means hunters can train him. Derek, thank you for the super chat, man. That's very generous of you. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see how our muscle memory is doing today. Haven't been on the character in a few days, so this will be a good opportunity to warm up. We got Nuazo Temple. Let's remember to grab our white tiger buff. Let's go ahead and might everybody.
For your insolence at the hands of my greatest champions. Soon they will protect their empress.
Light.
Oh, wow, that guy died really, really fast. That was really fast. I feel like people are already geared to a point where we need another level of difficulty for the 5-mans. So, some groups come in here now and they just tear through these, it feels like. Chris, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today.
They are but the waves crashing upon a mountain of her divine will. They may rise again and again, but will accomplish nothing.
Thanks for the save, but we're still stuck in the middle of the entire Look out there. Too many for us to take head on.
Well, that's not a good spot for that either, and now I have broken.
But we'll need your help, heroes.
Okay, let's unlock that. Let's move this right there. Looks good. Are we ready for the most exciting fight in the entire expansion? I'm ready. I might just go down there and get rotational practice. I don't know. The tank is down there.
Let's get this party started.
If the tank is down here, I'm gonna be down here. It's not very useful to be down here, but
Come and get it.
it's a boring fight no matter how you do it.
Fight the mountain head on. Your deaths will be swift. Swarmers attack. Tear the flesh from their bones.
Swarmers are coming up the ramp. Use the sap to slow them down.
On the platform. Send in the amber wing.
The Amber Wing is flying in. Watch out.
Get in there. Leave nothing but a pile of ash.
Demolishers are carrying explosives. Any direct hit will blow them up.
Talon, good morning, buddy. Welcome to the stream.
They are holding us. Behold, the voice of their divine.
A gong peals a taunting note to the manted armies. I think someone hit the gong to speed this up. That was nice. I wish we can just like hit the gong 100 times and just get everybody out at once.
On the platform. Send in the amber wing. Everyone, send everything. Slaughter these cowards. They're making us look like fools. They have deserved to die. You let many call the weak. I must finish this myself then. So be it.
Okay, yeah. You get away from the whirlwind. Oh man, this is gonna be a great day. Oh, I have great feelings about today. I'm obviously ready. I should drink some more coffee and just try to think about my life and all the choices I made that got me here. how much of the raid am I going to spend on the floor? That's the question. Seeing as how I don't even know what raid we're doing, and I don't know any of the fights and have never seen them a single time in my life, and I plan to sight read all of them, probably a fair amount. You guys ever go into a raid completely blind? That's what I prefer. I prefer seeing the fights before I know anything about the fights.
That was fun, wasn't it?
I find that when I watch videos, nothing sticks unless I've seen the fight, and if I read a guide, nothing sticks unless I've seen the fight. So it's like just time wasted.
This gate is locked, but I think I have something that will open it. Well, let me see here. 30-second fuse. Did I say 30? I meant 3. Go! Hurry! You must stop the siege!
Starlord, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Hope you are doing well.
That temple will fall. You cannot stop my forces. The Empress commands it.
Attack shield.
Will crush you. The defiance of the Empress ends here.
Attack shield.
Or die. This is the technique of a blade roll.
Not bad, not bad. At least we stayed alive that time. As someone who didn't play MoP originally, I don't know the answer to this question. Did they add more 5-mans with the subsequent patches? Or are the launch 5-mans the only 5-man content that we get for Mr. Pandaria? If anybody knows. Mr. Blaster, good afternoon to you. Kilo, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Phase change. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Pandaria will fall beneath the wings of the Empress. I will do what Paladin could not. Yours is but to die.
Watch your feet.
It's a nice healer mace. Alright, I would say that we did okay. Not fantastic, just okay. We should probably go ahead and repair our gear, like, as soon as we can, preferably pre-raid. Probably gonna have to find a town for that. Yeah, Mr. Pandaria reminds me of like how disjointed most WoW expansions actually have been until very recently. To think that like we went from Cataclysm, dealing with Cataclysm problems, to Mr. Pandaria, and then from Mr. Pandaria we go to alternate Draenor. And it's like none of the things that we're introduced to, nothing like carries over, right? The main characters don't carry over, like a lot of the storylines don't really directly carry over. Like, each expansion used to be very, very disjointed. I think that kind of sort of ended with, it tried to end with BFA, but it really started to end just with the World Soul Saga, I think. From Dragonflight onward, like, it's been a little bit more cohesive from X-Pac to X-Pac. I don't need any of this. I don't know why I'm even looking at it. Investigate the Mantid infighting at the Terrace of Gruthan.
We serve so others do not have to.
I have no idea what this is pointing me towards. I'm gonna find. Maybe he's in a cave. Oh yeah, definitely a cave situation. Preserved in amber, the dying mantid struggles to outstretch his arm. In his mangled grasp rests a metal fork with two long, thin prongs and an ornately jeweled handle. Awakened the Wind Reaver. It is the only way to end the swarm. Awakening sickness. You will forgive my current state. I have slept for many years. A Calaxi Va should have been here to attend my awakening with Kipari sap, but you will have to do. I sense the buzzing of sap flies to the south. They gorge on the nourishing sap I need. Bring them to me. Bring 100 sapfly bits. And ancient vengeance. I can hear them howling in a rage. The spirits of the Gurthani Mogu I slayed so long ago. They wander this ruined terrace seeking vengeance. If they find me in this state, I will not have the strength to fend them off. Draw their attention and put them down. Finish what I started and I will tell you who I am. I guess I just have to target these little flies individually and just one-shot them? Yes, that seems to be what we're doing. I feel like there has to be a place with more of the spirits. We're only running into them really, really infrequently. I must report to the Calaxi. They would not have awoken me unless the situation were dire. You have not been entirely useless. For that, I will spare your life. The council may even find a use for you. Wow, that's very kind of him, just to spare our life after we broke him out and nourished him back to health. I'm glad he's gonna at least spare our life. This dude seems kind of rude. Like a self-important kind of rude. Take me to Calaxivus. Okay.
I am Kilbrook, a warrior from an era long past. In my time, this was a Mogu stronghold. It was my honor to paint the walls with their blood. For my deeds, I was named a paragon. A hero to be preserved in amber for a time when the Empire would need correcting. Wakener, what power is this that burns our land and corrupts our trees? The palace. This is not our way. I see why the Calaxi have been forced to act. They are a council of our wisest cultural leaders. They serve to check the power of the Empress. Should the Empress ever fall to corruption or endanger our civilization, the Calaxi are sworn to unseat her. There are others like me, paragons of each era, frozen in time and buried safely beyond the whispers of the Empress. We answer only to the Council, and we rest only when their will is done. Death from above. The Empress must fall. Wind Reaver, you have awakened. What of Klaxivatic? And what is this filth you brought to our sanctuary? The Klaxi you sent has fallen to an adjunct of Her Majesty. This filth defeated the adjunct and saw to my awakening. We do not need help from the lesser races. Dispose of it. Right away, Klaxik Va. No. The Awakener may prove useful, one way or another.
The Dread Clutches. The Imperial Clutches have become an abomination. Clutch Keepers rush the development of new Swarmborn, saturating them in this vile Sha energy before sending them away to the wall. The Calaxi wish to stem the tide of Swarmborn production in these Dread Clutches. Put the Keepers to death.
Leave me now.
And not fit to swarm. Newly hatched Mantid have only two instincts, kill and feed. They turn on one another, devouring the weak and leaving the strongest to mature. Those hatched during a swarm, the Swarmborn, are turned loose on our enemies instead. The Swarmborn in the clutches of Shazir have been tainted. They are born into shadows and nightmares, driven by terror, not hunger. They are not fit to swarm. They must be purged.
Be a leaf in the wind. The Empress must fall.
What do you have? You're a little Mantid person. The Calaxi Va whispers to the tower. It carries their whispers far to other towers, to Mantid, to Paragons. The whisper bounces back, and the Calaxi hear it. This way, they see all. The tower near the palace is quiet. This will not do. It must sing for the Calaxi. It is my job to fix the tower, but if you serve the Calaxi, you should serve me as well. You fix the tower, and I will wait here. I feel like this guy's been a quest giver before. He was very quick just to make use of us.
Do you have something of value?
Amber arms, you, filth, you work for me now. The amber blades of Shekzir Bladesworn are the finest weapons in the Empire. If you were not impaled upon them immediately after leaving here, bring me as many of the blades as you can carry. I want to make sure we have weapons in reserve should we need them. Okay, there's 6 amber blades. I think we need this guy to fly us up somewhere. Maybe we just want to do that first. Oh, Robert, you're on mute, bro. Anyway, what I said was I think I'm going to stop here and get ready for raid. So let's go back to the city, let's repair and vendor, and let's not get involved in anything just yet. 15 minutes till is a good time to start getting ready for raid.
What wisdom do you seek?
I'm going to have to rework this a little bit. Let's just do it like this. That'll probably be our best option. Yeah, 2 o'clock is raid start. 2 o'clock my time, so 15 minutes from now. We can sell all of this stuff. It's really all I can do. Some of the stuff that has to go on the auction house. Actually, quite a bit of the stuff must go on the auction house.
May your blades never dull.
Is there a repair guy anywhere at all? I don't see anybody who repairs. It's gotta be like an armor vendor or something simple. Light masters, pet trainers. Blacksmithing supplies, maybe?
Looking for something special?
Nope.
Be careful.
Choose wisely.
Close to the auction house. I didn't even know there was an auction house here. So, I have no idea where that's at. You'd think they would just put one right at the front entrance. Maybe near the Flight Master. The Flight Master is a good place to have a repair guy. Here we go. Nope, nope. No, I thought, you know, he looked like the repair bot that people used to drop down in Ulduar. But no, he doesn't want anything to do with me. I mean, somebody here must repair. I'm assuming there's, if I run around enough, you would think that I would just find a person. So far, that has not worked out. It's the auction house for engineering. That makes no sense to me, but I'm sure it makes sense to somebody. Yeah, I'm not sure. None of these guys repair. Maybe on the other side. General goods, trade goods, they're not going to repair. Meats, that's not going to repair us. Innkeeper, food and drink. Barmaid's not going to repair us. Let's go up the stairs. We got more food and drink. We got cooking supplies. Got a bartender. A third innkeeper. Like, we got a lot of innkeepers. We got portals. I mean, I could just portal to Orgrimmar. I could probably find repairs there. Doesn't seem like that should be quite necessary, but here we are.
Yo, have a good one.
Oh my god. It's the guy that this lady, she has a name, but she doesn't have like she should be like armor vendor or something like that. But yeah, here she is. Joan Tremblay, the only person that can repair in the entire fucking hub city. She's the only one that can do it. Jesus H Christ. And they couldn't make her like armor vendor, weapon vendor, like something that is like, obviously I see it and I know like this is the person. No, she had to have just like a normal name with no title. Perfect. That's the sauce. So with our inventory checked and our repairs done, we have flasks. We have 9 flasks. I have some buff food. I have some healing pots. I have these things which are like seemingly really powerful as heals. And then I guess the next thing would be like to know where I'm going. Well, let's see. Let's see if other players are grouping up anywhere. No, I don't see anybody conglomerating anywhere specific yet. Amy, congrats. That's awesome. I knew you could do it. My wife is playing the Prince of Persia roguelike game that came out recently, and that game is really freaking good. It's a cool approach to some of the traversal mechanics you can do in that game, because you can it's a 2D platformer. It's like a roguelite Metroidvania platformer. But you can wall run on like the back wall, which is like very interesting in a 2D space to be able to wall run on the back wall of the levels. Really cool game. How come every time you turn into the stream, I'm complaining about some stupid shit? That's because you don't belong in the stream. You should find a stream where people shoot rainbows out their assholes and they're happy about everything all the time. And then that would probably be better for you. I don't really know anybody like that, but That's what I would recommend. I recommend if you have a bad experience every time you come here, go somewhere else. I won't miss you. I'm just gonna keep doing my thing and talking about what I want. So it's probably not gonna change. I never seem to be happy. Maybe I'm not. But like I said, what you can do is, it's awesome because you have a choice. You clearly don't like being here. I don't seem to be the fit for you, and maybe you should go find another stream to watch and stop projecting your unhappiness onto me. Has it ever occurred to you that I like bitching about things, and maybe that's why I do it so much? Did you think maybe being here and just freely expressing myself on my platform is what makes me happy? Even if I'm expressing unhappiness, maybe this is what I like to do. Maybe you should think about it that way. Stop trying to project your own unhappiness onto me, and you should move on and go somewhere else. I don't really know how else to put it, buddy. I'm something else? No, I'm not something else. I'm just me. I'm just a person trying to reply honestly to you. You know, it's easy. Like, instead of bothering to type some stuff, if you see content you don't like, don't click on it. Why click on something you know you're not going to like, and then go there and talk shit to the person running the stream on their channel? It doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to save you time. I'm assuming you like time. And I think you should spend yours elsewhere. That's all. Can I get on Discord? No, I can't. Rage baiting is funny, though. It's also funny when I ban you and report you for harassing me. At least it's funny to me. So that's what I'll do now. See, Ned, I can't get in Discord, man. Listen, I can't, because I'm running a stream, so I can't separate the system audio, and I've talked about this so many times. I think when we first started talking about raiding, I think like I talked about how I couldn't be in Discord during a raid, because I can't separate out my system audio from the Discord audio unless I want to wear two headsets. So if I want to put an earbud in this ear, and I want to separate my audio, and I want to say, like, don't capture the Discord audio, I can do that. But it involves a very uncomfortable audio setup on my end, and I know I've talked about this before. I'm gonna sight read the fight, and I'll give it, you know, and if that's not good enough, you can just fill my spot. It's okay. I won't be offended. But yeah, this is like the biggest thing, and I've always talked about this. I can't be in Discord for raiding. I tried to be in Discord for raiding in Cataclysm for like the 2 raids I did, and it was so fucking miserable. It was like some of the worst experiences I've ever had in the video game. So I'm not a Discord person. I don't need callouts to do DPS and avoid mechanics. Discord is for chit chat. Discord should be a place where people can talk shit. Discord should be a place where people can yell and cuss, and I can't have any of that on the stream. So that's basically it. And I know I've talked about this many times. Is Red a fun spec in MoP? I'm having fun with it. I keep coming back to it. I thought I had quit MoP, but then the desire to play this class kind of brought me back and helped me enjoy it. So it's fun for me. Cold Kahlo, good evening to you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Red Pally is really good in retail too. Red Pally is slightly better in retail. It's pretty good in MoP, but it's better in retail. Most of the specs are more fun. But for a MoP class, this is really fun. Arms Warrior was also really fun in MoP. One day I'll get back to my Arms Warrior. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see if I can do it. But yeah, I don't go into Discord. Discord is for like guildies. It's a place for guildies to hang out, and I'm just some guy playing the game. It's like I don't get into Discord in pugs, and for me it's a pug. And like I haven't been in a guild Discord since like 15 years ago when I was hanging out with my guild back in the day. If it's a big deal, it's fine. I got other stuff I can do. You know, I don't have to go to the raid. It's okay. I have DBM, so I mean, like, somebody shouting at me in Discord is not going to help any more than DBM telling me what to do. That's the absolute reality. Like, a raid leader calling shit out is just going to be a distraction to me. I'm just going to do what DBM says, I'm going to use my eyeballs, and I'm going to do the best I can. And we'll see how far that takes me. The good old-fashioned sight read. Yeah, I mean, that's how I used to raid. That's how we would raid in my guild. Like, we didn't look up strats beforehand and try to learn all the fights. Like, we were a group of people enjoying the game. So when the raids came out, we went into the raids and we started learning the mechanics ourselves. And we started figuring out, like, what was going to work and what wasn't going to work. And that was some of the most fun. Like, some of the most fun I've ever had is going into content with a group of people, like, none of us really knowing the fights and then figuring it out as we went. And it never took too long to figure things out. Like, the raids aren't made for rocket scientists. Like, they're made for WoW players. You know, we have DBM, so it was never too hard to figure out, like, what was going on. How hard is it to find a raid group that would accept someone who was never raided before? Unfortunately, like, I don't really know the answer to the question. I think it would depend on the amount of effort you were willing to put in. And, you know, a lot of times you get you'll pug something, and a lot of pugs won't really ask for or look at experience if you have a gear level, like, relevant to the fight. I wouldn't advertise the fact. I wouldn't be like, I have never raided before. I would just be like, I would just go to the raid and be prepared. Like, you know, have some buff food with you, have some flasks, have the gear level needed for the content, and then just like, just do your best. Yeah, there you go. Like, yeah, you'd probably get into a pug. Maybe you get on a B team. Get some experience under your belt. Like, pugging is an okay way to get experience because there's no real expectations. Some pugs are successful, some are not. But pugging is pretty easy to do. It's one of the reasons why Blizzard decided not to put the raid finder in, because they felt like pugging and the community with pugging was at a point where, like, people could just do that instead. How about someone who has no idea what parsing means? I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't. Like, I don't do logs. Like, I don't have any logs. I don't have any parses to show for anything, and I'm not gonna have a parse to show for this. I got nothing. Yep, I've never logged a single log. You know, but I'm not a very successful WoW player, so there's that. It could be that the two things go together, or that the desire to care about the two things goes together. I'm not gonna pop any of my flask until we pull the first boss. I've got 9 of them. You know what? I'll pop a flask. Apparently I bought a bunch. Then again, I'm completely broke these days. After buying all my heirlooms off the guild vendor, I'm completely broke, so there's that. You never cared enough to learn, and then so therefore you don't need to, because you probably don't really want to raid, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I think like the desire to know like about logs and about parses, I think the desire is like the same desire that leads someone to want to be successful in raiding. They kind of go hand in hand. I don't care about logs and parsing, but again, like I said, I'm not a successful raider. So it seems like the two things are connected. Alright, so for anybody wondering, we are in the Mogushan Vaults, which is one of 3 raids, I think, that we launched the raids with. Don't know how many bosses are in here. This might be a bigger raid, this might be a smaller raid, I really don't know. Inquisition, thank you. I did my entire Celestial dungeon earlier and I completely forgot about Inquisition.
Even centuries later.
You guys are slipping. We're slipping. You're the player. You guys are slipping. Chat, you're slipping.
That door. Tread carefully, lest you wake them.
This is the part where they're talking about the fight. Yes. What we're going to do is we're just going to absorb the information through the universe and hope that we'll be fine. Right away I see a few different guardians: Cobalt, Jasper, Amethyst. If I had to guess, maybe we're killing these in a certain order, so I'll watch for skull marks. If a skull mark goes up, I'll prioritize that target. I'll listen to DBM and listen to see if it tells me to switch targets. But there's either with 3 of these guys, I mean, maybe they all pull at once. Maybe there's a kill order or something like that. The Hunter's number 1. That's because Hunter has the easiest. Yeah, look at that. All the Hunter damage is from the Serpent Sting dot because they spread their dot around. So it's like those big AoE packs. They just spread around their improved Serpent Sting and they do massive AoE damage. And then all this guy does here is he just Mind Sears. So like the 2 biggest DPS, they have basically a 1-button AoE rotation. And they just like, they're just spreading he's spreading his Serpent Sting, he's doing Mind Sear. Yeah. Really easy way to get at the top of the meters. Just do the most AoE damage. We'll see how the boss numbers. He'll probably still do good on boss because I think Survival Hunter is really good right now. Nah, I mean, like I'll look for markers. You don't have to explain it to me, CNET. If you want, if you think there's something that I'm absolutely gonna miss, like something that I'm just gonna completely overlook that no one could ever possibly know about unless they were told, then maybe. But I'll probably be able to figure it out. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Maybe sometime I'll try having Discord on my phone. I could probably listen a little bit if it was on my phone and I was muted here, and then after the explanations I could just mute the Discord on my phone. Like maybe I could work out like a setup like that. That way I wouldn't have to worry about how to split my PC audio. A lot of people do that on their phone. Yeah, that's really smart. That is really smart. So yeah, maybe I will. I'll look at doing that. I hadn't thought of that. Hey, CNET, has this team cleared this raid before, or is this like their first time being here, their second time being here? What's the experience level of these people in this particular raid? These people have cleared it, but we have a new elemental shaman. Okay. Trying out somebody new. He's never been here before either. Right on. I could have a quick glance at Wowhead whilst it's being explained. Oh yeah, Bront, absolutely. I'm obstinately sticking to the fact that I want to sight read it. I just have fun seeing mechanics for the first time. You're absolutely right. Like I could peruse. There might even be something in game I could look at. You know, yeah, I could be reading the actual information about the bosses in the game, right? They're all right here. Yeah, there's a big. I could have read all of this, and that's not a bad idea. They do put a lot of information here. A rotating set of 3 for each week. So there's 4 guardians. There's a rotating set of 3. We have the ones in front of us. Yeah, like there's reading we could do here. Absolutely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stat.
I kind of feel like I gotta stay with this chain. Like that doesn't really let me do anything right now. Is the problem? I feel, or should I stretch this chain? It's a chain. It's either one or the other. Either I'm supposed to stretch it or stay near it. It said stack. This is very inconvenient for me. Very inconvenient for me. How did I get tethered to this person? Oh no. I don't want to fuck anything up by getting too far away, but I also don't want to spend my entire life here next to this healer.
Beware.
Oh, shit. Maybe I can be right here. Like maybe I can DPS this one. Okay, maybe I was supposed to break it. We broke it now.
Beware.
Cobalt overload coming soon. And beware of cobalt overload.
Stat. Break chain.
Break chain. That's the information I need. Break the fucking chain. Let's break this chain. No, that's not breaking it. Break the chain. No. Breaking the chain's not doing anything. Okay. Well.
Watch your feet.
Damn. Break the chain. It literally told me to break the chain, but it didn't tell me how to do that. I thought getting distance was gonna be what did it. But I got as much distance as I could get in the room.
Beware.
I didn't have any more room to get distance, so
Stat.
maybe there's some other kind of mechanic to break the chain.
Watch your feet.
Okay, the chain broke when we got close that time. I can't lay on hands myself for some reason. That's great. Apparently someone has already used lay on hands on me. It's kind of my personal, like, save myself button. That guy's glowing purple. That makes me not really want to attack him.
Stat.
Move to... So this time it said move to him. Okay, we're on top of each other now. That's good. The chain is still not broken.
Break chain.
Break chain.
Watch your feet.
The break chain stuff just seems like distracting. I don't know if we're ever really breaking the chain. Seems made up. Doesn't matter who you attack, they all have the same life pool. Oh, okay. Now I've got we're multi-chained now. There's some kind of trick to the chains that I haven't figured out yet, obviously. I'd say that's the part of the fight. Like I don't get the chains. Sometimes it's telling us to move away. Sometimes it's telling us to stack on them. Sometimes it's telling us to break the chains. Like a couple different chain mechanics seem to be happening at once.
Watch your feet. You
gotta run really far away to break it. Is there a benefit to breaking it? Because so far it just seems like we could live with it, and that doesn't seem to be fucking anything up too badly. Wow, that hurt, whatever the hell that was.
Break chain.
Oh, we don't want to heal through it. No, we don't want to be doing that to the healers. No, I gotta break it then. We gotta break this stupid fuck.
Break chain.
I'm trying to break the chain, lady. Just chill. This chain is not breaking. Like, are we satisfied that this chain is unbreakable? Like, this is fucking stupid. Like, there is no way to break this chain. If there is, it's not. It doesn't seem like it's just by getting distance. There's no way it's designed that I'm supposed to run that far away. That's too crazy. That's not it. that is not the way. No, I think doing it. I guess maybe doing it how we were doing it was fine, because that's not the way to do it. You run across the entire room and it still didn't break? What in the fuck? Well, we got it. I mean, the call-outs here don't make any sense. It seems like, yeah, it seems like the best way to deal with the chains is simply to stay nearby the person that you're connected to. It doesn't seem like there's really any purpose in trying to run away. My guy was over here. I ran all the way to the back corner, and it didn't break the chain. The chain just expired. So yeah, we lived. Healers did an amazing fucking job. Obviously, the healers are clutch. So yeah, great job healing, because I'm sure that was not fun. And there we go. That's my first time ever killing a Mr. Pandaria raid boss. They'll break 15 seconds after being apart. Like, I have to be apart for 15 seconds? Or we can... Yeah, I don't know. That's too long. Yeah. It also seems to deal more damage the farther away from the person we get. Did I see loot? Yeah, I don't think I need any of that loot. I saw the loot. I don't need any of that stuff. It was cloth and a dodge thing. Yeah, I looked at it on the boss. We got a dodge neck piece. And then we got, I think, some cloth dropped. You guys seem to take a minute to do loot, which I appreciate. And cloth legs. Intellect, spirit, mastery.
Awakened a spirit of some kind. Should not have been disturbed. He cannot be free to escape this prison. You must destroy him.
Alright, next up we got Fang the Accursed. Spirit Bolt. Fang the Accursed unleashes a volley of Spirit Bolts, inflicting a shit ton of shadow damage to 3 random players. Seems like that's just gotta be healed through. Around 95, 66, and 33% remaining life, Fang siphons the essence out of a pre-selected statue of Mogu Champion's past, gaining a boon. Oh god. Okay, Lightning Fist slams a lightning charged fist into the ground, causing shockwaves to pulse in front of him. Okay, so don't be in front of him. Fang channels a violent earthquake that inflicts nature damage, so don't stand in the earthquake. Don't be in front of him, don't stand in the earthquake. I'm assuming, like, depending on which boon he picks, he'll get these abilities. Fire Spear sounds bad. This one targets a random player that engulfs them with Wildfire Spark. The spark explodes after 5 seconds, igniting. So if we get Wildfire Spark, get away from the group. Draw Flame. Fang attempts to absorb the wildfire and cause his melee. Oh man, I don't know how that's going to be dealt with. Spirit of the Staff, Arcane Shock. Shocks the current target. Okay. Channels Arcane Storm, inflicting 40,000 arcane damage to all enemies. Bolts from the storm inflict increasing damage to targets as they stand further away from Fang. So we got to get close to him maybe when he does Arcane Velocity. Get close, like maybe stack up. Arcane Resonance. Fang charges random players, inflicting arcane damage to the target, nearby allies. So like if you get targeted with this, maybe move away from people. Okay. And then Essence of Stone. Players with this stolen Essence of Stone may channel a nullification barrier around themselves. The barrier negates any harmful magical effects cast on the player. That sounds important. Shroud of Reversal. A player with this stolen Essence of Stone may extend a Shroud of Reversal around an ally, allowing the player to mimic the effects of the next oh my gosh. So there's like buffs that we can put up on players that seem kind of important. Other than that, it's avoid stuff, don't stand near groups when targeted with things, and typical stuff. I think reading it gives us a small idea of like what we're going to come up against. We'll see if it helps at all during the fight. See, they're still talking about the fight. There's only so much talking about a fight helps. And then it helps more when you're seeing the fight. This is CNET's guild that I'm raiding with, yeah, which I'm a part of. This is not his main raid team. This is his secondary team. So it's folks that I'm associated with. I'm in the same guild as they are. We're guildies. That's about as friends as I get in World of Warcraft. It's a guild run. Yeah, I'd say it's easy enough to say it's a guild run. But yeah, I don't have 10 real life friends that I raid with. Does anybody? I raid with other WoW players. There we go. There's a pull timer.
5.
Somebody popped Army of the Dead a little early, messing up everybody's pre-pot. It's only one Death Knight.
AOE incoming. Find shield. AOE incoming. AOE incoming. Find shield.
Yeah, he's fine. It's not a big deal. If it helps, I don't even pre-pot. He didn't mess up my pre-pot because I didn't do it. Alright, he has picked up some kind of elemental thing. This looks like the lightning one he's picked up. Blizz is in the process of making turtle stew. Yes, yes they are. It's funny.
Special coming.
Special coming.
Find shield.
Find shield. I like shield. Shield good.
Run out.
Run out. I will run out. I hope that's far enough. There we go.
Watch
That
your
worked.
feet. Special coming.
Special coming. Find shield, right?
Watch your feet.
Oh, no shield this time. Shit. Okay. There's shield.
Run out.
Run out. Okay, run. This seems like a bad time to run out, but okay, I'll run out now. There we go. Drop that over here. Man, if I could keep Inquisition up, I'd probably actually do some real DPS in this fight. Okay, he's picked up, what did he pick up? Wind? Stone? Lightning? I don't know, he picked up a different element. It's not fire anymore, so it's going to be different mechanics.
Run in.
Run
Find
in.
shield.
Find shield. Okay, we ran in, we found shield. We're doing good.
Run in.
Run in. Ooh, damn. We got splatter whacked there at the end. We got 2 DPS, 3 DPS, 1 healer. Oh, we should be able to do this. You guys got this. You got like 5%, 4%. 3%.
Run in.
2%. Run
Find
in.
shield.
Get in the shield. Alright. Alright, 1%. They got this. Come on. Stay alive for another second. Should be GG. 500k, 100k, dead. We stayed alive till like almost the end. That was we got the arcane thing, but a shield wasn't up. After you run into the bubble on that one, you have to run away from other players. Ooh, nobody did that. And we all went pop. I feel good about it. That was a pretty fun fight.
Ancient allies of the Mogul. They must
Let's check out.
check
out what dropped.
I am sorry I did not tell you earlier.
We got a cloak. That would be a little bit of an upgrade, and we got a ring we don't need.
Stop them.
I'll probably roll on the cloak, I guess.
Stay behind and investigate this dais further.
If we're rolling on things. I don't know. I think that's for the roll. I think I understand how you guys are doing loot. I guess like I was the only one that rolled on that. Very nice. Thank you for the loot. We'll equip that. If I equip it now, I think I lose my enchant. It's probably better just to wait on equipping it until after I get it enchanted. It's the +1 loot system. Perfect. It's probably the best way to go with loot.
Don't be needing what's back that way anyhow.
That's how my old guild used to do loot as well. It's the best way to do loot. It makes sure that loot is spread around the raid group, helps the raid get stronger as a whole. Anybody who doesn't do loot like that might have ulterior motives, like certain people that they would like to get more gear, less gear. I don't know. I think this is the best way to like fairly gear up an entire team of people. Whoa. We are getting punted around.
Time to angry, friends.
Alright, so I'm assuming next up we are fighting Garajal of the Spirit Binder. Leader of the Zandalar trolls assault on the vaults. Garajal is determined to crack open the trove of ancient mystery and bring back whatever arcane power and knowledge he can find. Gifted with dark talents and surrounded by a loyal cadre of Zandalar mystics, he has broken through the outer walls and will not rest until the vault belongs to him. A spirit totem. Garajal, the Spirit Binder, periodically summons a spirit totem at a random location. Maybe we destroy this? It doesn't really say, but it says it's important. Cross over. The spirit totems cause the nearest 3 players within 6 yards to cross over to the spirit world when they are destroyed. The process of crossing over leaves the victim with 30% of their current health. Oh, so maybe ranged players got to take those out when everyone's away from them? It doesn't seem like we want to be near this when it dies. Or not, maybe... Oh yeah, when they are destroyed. Yeah, we don't want to be near the spirit totem when it dies, so maybe that's a ranged DPS thing. Spirit world. Players crossing over to the spirit world must return to the real world within 30 seconds or die. Okay, yep. Healing a player in the spirit world energizes their soul with spiritual innervation. The effect of spiritual innervation varies depending on the class and spec of the healed player, and the effect grows as the player continues to receive heals. Okay. When a player in the spirit world is healed to full, their spirit is revitalized. Players with revitalized spirit gain the return soul ability. So we gotta be topped off. If we get sucked into the spirit world, we gotta be topped off. And then we can return back. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Shadowy minion. Shadowy minions only exist in the spirit world, but damage players in the real world. Oh, some people have to go kill these, maybe? They're not doing spirit world. Okay. Stay out of totem. Okay, so we're not doing that whole mechanic. Okay, so just like I thought originally, don't be near them. Just burn them. Okay, okay. Voodoo dolls. Get result, the Spirit Binder fixates on his current target, returning that player and 2 other players into Voodoo Dolls. The Voodoo Doll copies 70% of their damage received to all other Voodoo Dolls in the raid. The Voodoo Doll effect persists until either the victim perishes or the Spirit Binder banishes his fixated target to the spirit world. Oh, how is that going to work? I don't know how this Voodoo Doll thing is going to work. That's a tough one. Banishment. The Spirit Binder banishes his current target, so we're going to be in the spirit world sometimes. Like, we're going to get sent there automatically. I guess, like, we just stay safe and get healed up and come back. Oh wow. If players do not feed every severed soul within 30 seconds, the banished victim dies. Banish is only happening on tanks. Okay. Shadowy. Let's just see the fight. This guy's got a lot of stuff going on.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It be dying time now.
Target you.
Oh god, I'm a Voodoo Doll. Oh no, I've been targeted. Reading didn't prepare me for this. I'm gonna keep doing my thing until I die. I tried to keep myself alive as long as I possibly could. I healed myself a couple times. It's gonna be down to if the remaining people can get this last 3 or 4%. Oh, it looks bad. It's a lot of damage going out. That's just a shit ton of damage, man. That's just maybe too much damage there. Oh man, we got so fucking close. Oof. Oh my god, it was like 1%. I don't. Oh man. Oh, it was really, really close. Hmm. Yeah, I think we could probably get it. I think I mean, I think I maxed out what I could do, but maybe we can squeeze just a little bit more DPS. Yeah, I'm the weakest link here. If I were up here dealing this kind of damage in the top 3, then we'd have this. Just gotta squeak a little bit more damage out of it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give me dying time now.
Target you.
We've got it this time. Very nice. We didn't even lose anybody that time. Very good. I didn't even need to use lay on hands. I was too afraid to look over here and like distract from my DPS to even see if I could help with healing. I just thought like I better just focus up. There's some plate bracers. We've already won a piece, so depending on if anybody rolls for it. Yeah.
Death be a doorway and time a window. I'll be back.
I'll roll on those. If anybody else needs them, they'll probably get them because I've got a piece of loot already.
The ancient
I don't see any other rolls though.
of Mogoshan. What might this button do? Look here. It is the history of Xian of the Endless Shadow, a powerful sorcerer who kept the kingdoms in check through
Thank you
terror
for
and
the loot.
darkness.
Bracers, I don't think we need an enchant on bracers, but we are in combat. We'll worry about the gear later.
This looks to be the record of Qiang the Merciless, a great conqueror who ruled his vassals with an iron fist.
I'm assuming this is just like some trash and not a boss fight quite yet.
I've heard tales of this one. Subutai the Swift, well known as a masterful archer and genius thief. He stole from the rich and kept everything for himself. What is this? I've heard nothing of this emperor. Meng the Demented? According to these texts, Meng was the most foul and maniacal ruler to ever abuse the imperial throne. My armies are endless, my power unmatched.
Kang the Merciless. Okay. Well, I don't know. This might just be trash. I don't know. Spirit Kings. Oh, this is Kang. Okay, we did the procession, I think. When players defeat the Warlord King, he remains in battle in a weakened state and only uses his flanking orders ability. Spirit Kings animate in sequence with one king attacking the players until defeated, at which time another king enters the fray. Defeated kings become entirely incorporeal, but continue to bring one of their most powerful abilities to bear periodically. Oh. Lots of stuff to just avoid. Okay. Flanking orders. Calling in a wave of Mogu attackers, so avoid the wave of attackers. Don't be in front of them. Massive attack. Splits among all enemies hit, so group up for massive attack. Annihilate. Annihilates enemies in front of him. Don't be in front of him when he does annihilate. Oh, there's a few different kings, and they all have different stuff going on. All enemies to hate each other. Players regain their sanity after taking 40,000 damage from another player. Oh, that sounds bad. Okay. We'll just sight read it, and we will trust DBM to warn us of any movement stuff that we can't perceive with our eyeballs. Yeah, when one boss is down, sometimes the other ones will just cast their special ability. Yeah, I read that. By the end, it's 4 guys casting their abilities at once. Oh, good. That sounds fun. See how that goes. So far, the fights have been really enjoyable. Yeah, I will try. I will be at max zoom for this. We'll play like this. He has a damage reflect in his last phase. That's, yeah, that's probably what would kill me. I'll keep my eyes open. Hopefully DBM will tell me to stop attacking. You're fine. It's a small stream today, so it's okay. It's a Sunday on a holiday weekend, so I think a lot of people are doing things.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will crush you in body and spirit.
Shockwave.
He spun around very unnervingly during that shockwave windup. He kind of changed directions. I thought I was going to get smacked by that for a minute.
Watch your step.
Okay, that's part of the mechanic. He just spins around and kind of settles on a direction, and you have to be like aware of him as he's moving around.
Watch your step. Shockwave. Target change.
All that is yours, mine.
Watch your step.
Into battle.
Shockwave.
I am too quick, too clever. All that is yours, mine.
Target change. Shockwave. Watch your step.
There is nothing I cannot take. All that is yours, mine. You will understand why my subjects fear the shadows. Darkness comes, and with it,
Watch your step.
It is yours. Mine. The Emperor. The sentence is death.
Mind control.
Slaughter yourselves for my amusement.
Watch your step.
March into battle. All that is yours. Mine.
Mind control.
Enemies everywhere. Kill them all. Darkness comes for you, and with it, death.
Watch your feet.
Wow. Very nice.
Want to die.
That was a lot of fun.
Secret
Very, very good. Agility, stamina, haste. We don't need that.
This way.
Whew. Yeah, these fights are all really fun.
Look at the dust along the floor. These dark halls have not seen footfalls for many centuries. Once, the Mogu enslaved all of the races of Pandaria and bent them to their nefarious will. These Jinni have been locked in an eternity of service.
Ryan, welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here today. I appreciate it. Roll on the off-spec plate gear. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I feel like DPSing on this character is too much fun to do anything else. It went for DE. That's fine. I think it's okay because I don't really think I'm gonna do anything else on this character. Yeah, it's better. I think it's better served as a shard than just like sitting in my bank, never getting used, you know? Ooh, that's a lightning effect we don't want to be standing in. Very, very bad. This is some fun trash. That stuff gets laid down really quickly, and sometimes you don't have an opportunity to get out of it before it ticks. I wonder if there's a way to like figure out where it's going to be laid down so we just don't ever stand in it. Yeah, like right there. Damn. Ooh. That's brutal. I feel like the next boss is going to be really hard. If it's got any of these mechanics, the next boss is going to be really hard. It's your favorite boss? Okay, well... if it has that lightning that those guys lay down on the ground, that's gonna suck. The lightning does damage, it knocks us back, and I feel like it puts a damage over time on us too that ticks for a lot. I don't know. Like every time I touch the lightning, I get massively damaged. And I haven't found a way to predict yet where the lightning's gonna be. I'm worried about the lightning. Let's just say that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. The blue lightning is my nemesis. This is gonna kill me like 100% of the time. I can't seem to stay out of it. It's like, it's unlike any other ground effect. No matter, like, ugh, okay, I was lucky I got on the edge of it there. I don't like it.
This room pulses with energy, but feels unlike any we have seen so far. Fascinating. I have never heard tales of anything like this. The Mogul hide their secrets well.
Oh, let's see. Elegon. Dedicated to the advancement of their temple, the Mogu salvaged and repurposed Titan technology to generate untold power in the depths of this ancient complex. Why these energies have been focused into the cold will of a celestial dragon is a mystery that lies at the very heart of the vaults. Energy Vortex. An active energy vortex transforms any player or creature who stands in it, granting a small taste of the Titan's true power. So maybe we want to go into the energy vortex? Touch of the Titans. Contact with the energy vortex transforms the target into celestial form, increasing all damage done by 50% and healing received by 50. So yeah, get into the vortex. Overcharge. The energy vortex periodically inflicts player with overcharge, causing them to take 5% additional damage. This effect stacks. We probably don't want that to stack very high. So maybe if we have a certain number of stacks, we don't go into the vortex until it falls off. Entering defensive mode, stage 1. Elegon activates the energy vortex, attacking with celestial breath and calling for celestial protectors to help defend the engine of Nalak Shah. So avoid the breath, kill the adds within 100 yards along a 60-degree cone. So just step behind him, basically. When Elegon has more than 50% remaining health, he summons Celestial Protectors to attack the player. A construct of pure energy, the Celestial Protector serves as primary defense for the engine of Nalak Shah. Phasing. The Celestial Protector exists in a state of flux, held together by the immense power of the energy vortex. When the Protector has over 25% remaining HP and exists outside the bounds of the energy vortex, players inflict 90% less damage to it. Okay. Maybe he's got to be tanked in the vortex. I don't know. Arcane Energy. The Celestial Protector inflicts arcane damage to 2 random players and applies closed circuit to each target. After being hit by the arcane energy, the closed circuit reduces the healing received by the target by 50% for 20 seconds. Stability Flux. Upon reaching 25% remaining HP, the Celestial Protector begins to pulse energy. So when they hit 25%, I mean, they just got to be killed quickly, I'm assuming. They're going to be damaging all players. Total Annihilation. Celestial Protectors explode when near death. Oh my god. So don't be near them when they die? That's gonna... I don't know if we're going to be able to do much. We have to make sure we get away from them if we're DPSing them. Grasping Energy Tendrils. With no targets in melee range, Elegon grabs and pulls all enemies to him, so somebody has to stay on him. Radiating Energies. When Elegon reaches 50% remaining health, he becomes dangerously unstable. Elegon periodically inflicts arcane damage to all players who are within the energy vortex. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take seeing it at least once. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I looked at the amount of players that were heading each direction, decided to go left. I'm one step ahead of you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This seems to be a terminal controlling the device. Let's see here.
Senses online.
Magnificent. It talks.
Operating
This
at
seems
peak
beyond what we thought the Mogul were capable of.
Identification matrix mismatch. Unknown entities detected.
Oh,
5,
this
4,
could get messy.
3,
I will
2,
observe
1.
from a safer distance.
Defensive mode. Disabling output. Fail-safes.
Began. Stack high. Stack high.
I've got high stacks, chat. High stacks.
AOE incoming.
AoE incoming. This is where we blow up. Like I said. I guess like probably my fault the ad didn't go down fast enough.
Began. Stack high. Stack high. AOE incoming. Phase 2. Stack high.
I have no idea how to drop my stacks. That's becoming a huge problem.
Phase change. Stack high.
Step out of the ring, like out of the entire fucking ring? Like,
Stack high.
really? Like I gotta come out here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I never would have figured that out. I was looking for like a ground effect. No, it wants me out of the entire ring. Shit.
Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Oh god, what is this?
Phase 3.
Energy conduits.
Oh shit! Fuck my life. Just fuck my life. Fuck me. I'm assuming the fight's still going. No, everybody should be dead. I didn't realize that the entire floor was going to vanish. That was something that I don't think it said that in the descriptions. I don't think it's at some point the entire floor you were standing on is simply not going to be there anymore. Yay. So kill the ad on my side, kill the pillars on my side, ... A couple more times we'll probably get this fight. Drop my stacks when fighting the ad. That makes sense. It's a good use of that time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Entering defensive mode. Disabling output fail-safes.
Begin. Stack high. AOE incoming.
The spark of life fades.
Stack high. Begin.
Do I need to go to both ads, even if it's on the other side? So that's the part I don't understand. I don't know if I'm only taking care of my ad, or if I need to go to the other side to fight their ad. If I need to go to the other side to fight their ad, then I'm not understanding why we split up the DPS.
Phase 2.
Phase 2, I need to drop my stacks. Both ads. Why did we bother splitting the groups? Maybe that's something I don't understand yet.
Phase change.
Because of the pillars. Okay.
Stack high.
Stack high, stack high. Stack's always high, lady.
Stack high. Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Phase 3.
Energy conduits active. Draw stable. Conduits launches successful.
Phase 1.
Of the Titans.
Big Ad. Stack high. AOE incoming. Stack high. Big Ad. AOE incoming. Stack high. Big Ad. Phase 2. Stack high. AOE incoming.
Motherfucker. Ugh.
Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Phase 3.
Directing power. Energy conduits active. Draw stable.
This fight is too long.
Countermeasures successful. Conduits offline.
CNET, if this person in the raid refers to me as bad DPS again, or refers to anybody as bad DPS again, I'm gonna fucking say something in the raid. Shauna Void. Just have a... You don't have to say anything right now, but have a word with this person. We don't need to classify people as good DPS or bad DPS. Just have them stop saying we got 3 good DPS on one side, 3 DPS, 3 bad DPS on the other side. There's like other ways to say that. Like, I think our DPS on the left side is low. That would be the normal fucking way to say what they're trying to say. You would just say, I think our DPS on the left side is low, and stop saying we have 3 good DPS on one side and 3 bad DPS on the other side. Like, bad implies not only low DPS, bad implies a lot of things, and I think it's just fucking stupid to refer to people that way in your own guild. Just my 2 cents. But if they call me bad DPS again, I'm gonna say something. It's just rude to refer to anybody as bad DPS. If you think there's a problem with the balance, just say, hey, DPS on the left seems low. Like, you're not going to make friends in a guild referring to half of the DPS as bad and half of the DPS as good. Five-minute break? Perfect. I'll be back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So, I mean, it seems like we'll eventually get this fight. In my opinion, this fight is simply too long. I feel like people kind of like burn out on mechanics. After a certain amount of minutes, you start to have like mental and physical fatigue. At least that happens to me. The fight had been going on for a while, and I looked up and the boss was only at half HP, and my soul, like, felt pain. I felt pained. Don, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. But I mean, it seems like we could probably kill this. I guess this is more of an endurance fight. Just keep it up. Keep this. I mean, it must be hard on healers. I have no idea how they keep their mana going. Just the 2 healers. It's tough. Does it repeat those phases? Yeah, it just seems to keep working through the same phases. And then, like, so instead of doing the phases once and then the fight being over, it feels like we're doing the phases multiple times and just kind of cycling through them, which is not what I was expecting. He apologized. He didn't mean bad DPS, but he said that over and over again. It's okay. Some people are just kind of dumb. Like, but just because someone's kind of dumb doesn't mean they shouldn't be called out. Like, when you say bad DPS over and over again, you literally mean bad DPS. That is literally what you mean, like, because you said it. And it's not like you use different words. When someone uses the same word again and again, that is what they mean. That is what they mean. They might not be, they got called out on it, so they feel bad, but, like, it is what they meant. Because they didn't bother thinking about a different way to say it. But that's okay. Some people are just like that, I guess. I don't know. But I'm always going to call out bullshit like that. You know, there's just a way to say things and a way to not say things. And, like, if you're a fucking adult, then you should have some idea of, like, the right way and wrong way to say shit. And if you're not an adult, then, like, I don't really want to be around you anyway. So, it's fine. Is there a way for me to know where the ad is going to spawn? When the ad gets called out, I'm having a hard time figuring out where the ad is going to appear. Sometimes it appears over here, sometimes it appears on the far side, and sometimes it appears on the, like, southern side. It's random. Oh, damn. Parkour, good evening, buddy. Welcome to the stream. We're capped. Yeah, we're rating right now. This character's 90. So this is my Mop character. Just because I know I play a lot of different versions. This is Mop, this is our Ret Pally, and we've been level capped for a while, and we're actually in a raid right now. It's hard to keep up with me because I typically play like 4 or 5 hours a day. A lot of people can't do that. Alright, so kill the ad, drop our stacks, kill the Orbeez, kill the pillars, repeat, 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 repeat.
5,
then
4,
the boss dies.
3, 2, 1.
Entering defensive mode. Disabling output failsafes.
This is like one fight where, like, I wish I could zoom out further.
Began. Stack high. AOE incoming. Stack high. Began. Stack high. Phase 2. AOE incoming.
Is no longer.
Phase change.
I missed the fucking orbs that time. Just completely missed them.
Stack high. Stack high. Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Phase 3.
Directing power. Energy conduits active. Draw stable.
What's going on with this pillar? I don't understand the pillars. I thought the pillars came up and we DPS them down. That pillar came up and it stayed at 1 HP. I'm clearly missing something about that phase. Yeah, something doesn't make sense. That was weird. Very, very confusing.
Began. Stack high. AOE incoming. Stack high. Began. Stack high. AOE incoming. Began. Stack high. AOE incoming. Stack high. Phase 2.
From reserve power.
Stack high. Stack high.
Measures successful.
Stack high. Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Phase 3.
Power. Energy conduits active. Draw stable.
Son of a bit. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know how I got pushed into the fucking center. It felt like my... I don't know. Maybe it was a keyboard malfunction. That was incredibly weird. It felt like I just got pushed off. I don't know. Fight's too long. Fight's too long again by half. Yeah, I don't know if we can do it. I think we're getting the boss to about half. We'd have to be getting the boss down a lot lower than half for me to think that maybe we could do it. I got a couple more attempts in me. This is yeah. This is not a fun fight. You lied. You misrepresented. This is probably the worst fight. I doubt there will be any other fight that I hate as much as this one. Maybe there will be. Yeah, this is a bad fight. I don't like it. Unfortunately, like, it's weird, like, no part of this fight is fun. All of the other fights were pretty fun, but the motion and the momentum of this fight is like, it doesn't click. Nothing is clicking. It feels like a mess every time. And the other fights weren't like that. And I think it's because the fight is simply too long. There's a couple of random elements though that are very bad, like not knowing where the ad is gonna pop up. That fucks everything up. Not knowing when the ad is gonna pop up, like the Orbeez that you have to kill being so spread out. My death looks sus. It felt like my character just like slid away from the pillar as soon as the pillar went down. Like, it felt like I was sliding. Like, that's what it felt like, being in control of the character at that moment. Like, I wasn't trying to move really. And then once I started sliding, then I tried to move, almost like to course correct myself. I've never had a problem with this keyboard. Here, I'll blow some compressed air into it. Or get deep into those WASD keys. There we go. That's all I can do. Hit it with some compressed air. It just feels like I like strafed into it. Like I wasn't strafing. I don't know. I don't like this fight. Did I say that part? Yeah. You rewatched it? Yeah, it felt very weird. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but it probably will. This will be the last time you guys do this raid? Any particular reason? Do you guys you don't need loot here, or like why not do all the raids? My guild used to clear all the raids every week, but we had like 2 raid nights. So we had a bit more raiding time carved out. Oh, you can't get tier here. Oh, this is painful to watch but entertaining. Well, that's good. I'm glad it's painful to experience but entertaining. So yeah, it's almost the same from like a player standpoint. It is painful, but it's not like it lacks fun. It's fun, but I just don't have the wipe calluses that I used to have, because we used to wipe like dozens and dozens of times learning fights, and apparently I don't have the same patience I used to have. Apparently. Yeah, 3 wipes is a bit. I know it's not. That's my thing. Like, yeah, we used to wipe like a dozen times, but I'm like, okay, we wiped 3 times. Like, come on. I got 2 more attempts in me.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Entering defensive mode. Disabling output fail-safes.
Big Ad. Stack high. AOE incoming. Stack high. Big Ad. Stack high. Phase 2. AOE incoming. Phase change. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Phase 3.
Directing power. Energy conduits active. Draw stable. Conduits offline.
Phase 1.
Approach. Feel the power of the Titans.
Big Ad. Stack high. AOE incoming.
Countermeasures successful.
Stack high. Big Ad. Stack high. AOE incoming. Phase 2. Stack high. Stack high. Stack high. Run to edge of room.
Vortex ramping down.
Phase 3.
Directing power. Energy conduits active. Draw
I just watched somebody fall in, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I could have swore I saw somebody fall in. We have a one that's still up for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It was at 1 HP. See, I think I did see somebody fall in. It looked like they slid off, just like how I slid off.
Phase 1.
I swear to God, there's something wonky that can happen there. Yeah, it looked exactly like what happened to me. Like he was just there. He was on the inside of the pillar. Oh God, what the fuck is this blue shit? What is this shit? This seems really bad.
Stack high.
Stack high. I'm getting out of here. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I got on me. It's bad, guys. It's bad. Chat, it's bad. Chat, it killed me, chat. What the fuck was it? We've been fighting the boss the whole time. He didn't have any mechanic like that. What the fuck was that mechanic? What the fuck was that? He put some crazy static dot on me. I don't know what happened. They might get, they're gonna get this for sure. That was a really solid attempt right up until I got distracted by the shaman dying. I was stacked. I mean, maybe I think I might have took too long to stack because, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did. I got really distracted. Straight 6. Oh, that's a cool achievement. Deactivate 6 Imperial focuses within 10 seconds of each other and then defeats Elegon. Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
The machine has been destroyed.
That was a tough one. What a fight. Ooh. Wish I would have stayed alive.
These
It's close.
discs look familiar, but I cannot place their origin. They call to me. The discs. I must. I see everything clearly now. The Titans. It would seem the Moguls salvaged and repurposed ancient Titan technology to advance their empire. We must go. We are not done yet.
I died because I ran out. Oh, okay, it's because I ran out. We were supposed to be stacked up. You're right, I forgot. At the end, I panicked and I ran away. Yeah. Yeah, we were spreading that one. I remember reading that now. The one we were supposed to stack up for. I think I looted the chest. Clicked it. Clicky, clicky. I clicked it. I think I clicked it. There was nothing in there that I needed. I looked long enough to see leather and a healer trinket. So I think I'm good. How many bosses? I think there's one more boss, right? If I look at the adventure guide. Yeah, Will of the Emperor. I don't even want to read any of this. I am mechanicked out. Titan gas. It sounds like he needs some Pepto-Bismol. He's got a major case of Titan gas. Titan gas fills the room. Sounds disgusting. So they had a big spicy meal before they fought us. I will have a part in this one. I hope my part is to deal damage to the boss. Let's see. Smallest of terracotta warriors. The Emperor's Rage Strike quickly deals dual axes. I don't know what that means. Every Emperor's Rage fixates a random player, attacking only that player until the player dies or the rage can no longer attack them. Oh no, this is going to be another long one, isn't it? I'm the only plate DPS, so I'll get the big ads. Oh, okay, I can pick up big ads. Responsibilities? I don't like those. Yeah, that's why I don't want to tank or heal. I don't like responsibilities. That was a long stun.
astounding. An actual functional Mogu construct machine. We cannot allow this to fall into the wrong hands. An endless army of soulless abominations. I shudder to think of the violence that would erupt from such a machine. You must destroy it, here, now, before any harm can come to Pandaria. Turn the machine on. I will lock the door behind you.
And my wife had my son deliver me some coffee. I went up for coffee earlier, and we didn't have any coffee brewed. I didn't say anything to anybody, but they just know me well enough that they wanted to make sure I had some afternoon coffee. I have 5 minutes to drink this coffee, technically, before my coffee time is over. This is where we learn all about the fight. Oh. I don't know. All I know is we're gonna pick up big ads. There's lots of mechanics. Lots of stuff going on. And that's the full list. The core chamber of the vaults houses an army of stone soldiers who have been motionless for centuries. They are row upon row of warriors, statues armed for a battle that never began. What treasures do they guard, and what is their tie to the titanic power buried with them here in the shadows? And then 1 billion different mechanics. Range, they're going to stay in the middle. The boss is going to be tanked right here at the marker. Cool, cool, cool. It has to be better than the Allegon fight. This fight... I mean, I got it now. Maybe this will be the only time I see these fights, though. If you guys are not going to do this raid anymore, this will be my only time seeing these fights. So I appreciate being able to come along and actually see all these. And then you said you guys were going to start working on Heart of Fear. This is another 6-boss raid? Oh. There are a lot more raid bosses than I thought. I didn't know there were 2 6-boss raids. Big Ed will spawn to the side, grab them just one at a time. Okay. The Heart of Fear drops items that are only 6 item levels lower than Heroic. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that the raids dropped like different levels of loot within the same tier. So Mogulshan Vaults is kind of like a level up a raid. Like, you gear up in the Celestials, you gear up a little bit more in MSV, and then you do the Heart of Fear. Okay. It's like a progression. That sounds cool. Are you guys starting Heart of Fear this week? Or have you already been doing it? This is just the last time you're doing this one? Your main team has cleared it. Nice. 2.5 hours? That's a reasonable time for a raid. I mean, to be fair, we're at the 2.5 hour mark now. We'll see how many attempts it takes to get this guy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
May the great grave guide your steps.
The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills.
Don't worry about the boss, just help with ads. Big ads are yours to taunt. Oh god, I don't have a taunt. What?
The Emperor's strength grips this land with
I don't have a taunt on my bar. Are you crazy? Shit, yeah, this was bad. I didn't know I was gonna have to taunt him, really. Like, I didn't think about having to taunt him. I don't have a taunt. I don't have taunt on my bar as DPS. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, fuck. I don't know. I already fucked it up for everybody. God damn it. I don't even know where my taunt is. Is this it? This is not it. It just, that looks like taunt, but it's not. I don't know. I don't have a taunt. Fuck. I am not prepared to off tank.
Kill ads.
Kill ads. I will kill ads. Apparently that's all I will be doing. That's an ad. Oh, fuck. Why can't I should be able to search taunt, and then it should find my taunt for me. I don't even know what it's called. I can't get away from this guy. You can't give me a job. That's the problem. I can't have a job. I'm not any good at jobs. There's a reason why I don't have a job right now. Like, yeah, you can't give me any jobs. I'm gonna fuck up any job I'm told to do, unless the job is just hit the enemy. Then I might be able to do that. I can't look for a spell in my spellbook while I'm playing the game though. That's the problem. Like, I'm not going to be able to find that spell in my spellbook while I'm playing the game. Like, that's something that has to be set up before the pull happens. Like, I'm not going to be able to do it now. Now this attempt is just going to be whatever it is, and then maybe afterwards I can find the spell. I don't know. Wasn't prepared to have to tank. Good. Pull the big ones away from the small ones. Okay. I'll try. Yeah, I don't have any faith in me being able to do this properly, but I'll give it a shot. Why can't you have faith in me? I can do it. Yeah, I don't know. This fight's the hardest. Yeah, I mean, as it should be. It is the last boss. It's not supposed to be a pushover, but yeah. You guys thought about doing like a 3 healer setup here? I remember having to do that for some fights back in the day. If people were like kind of under geared, we would do 3 healers. If we had enough DPS, like I guess with me here, you really don't have enough DPS. If you had a bit more DPS, you could do 3 healers. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a tough one. Basically, I'm just running around tanking a big ad, hoping that we can win the fight. That is what it is. Not on my meters, I'm not. I track damage done overall, not DPS overall. Damage done overall, I'm in the toilet. Right where you would expect me to be. I'm not really judging myself too harshly after, like, you know, this is the first time I've seen any of these fights. And maybe the last time I'll see them.
hills. The Emperor's strength grips this land with fists of iron. The Emperor's courage burns everlasting.
Killads.
Endless hunger will crush the Emperor's foes. The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills. Emperor's strength grips this land with fists of
2, 4,
Emperor's courage burns everlasting.
Killads. Killads. Killads.
Oh, you're not going to get this one. Because of the really awful visual telegraphing on this boss's abilities, it's impossible for me to tell where to stand when he does his like left and right sweeps. Like, I think I'm supposed to be able to avoid those, but yeah, the animation and the telegraphing is so bad that it's hard to tell where the fuck I'm supposed to be. It's like it makes it hard for me to. I feel like I could be useful on the boss at times if I understood where to stand, and DBM is not helping with that, and the in-game callouts aren't really helping with that. So yeah, they might get them. I don't know if there's like more to deal with after this phase, but it looks like these guys might go down. Everyone needs to get on the boss now, probably. I'm sure they are. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
Killads.
He's like 0.5%. Okay, that's great, because I really didn't want to do that one again. Great job, everybody else.
It is done then.
Y'all did good.
How many of these machines are
I
hidden
appreciate being carried along for the
How
ride.
much do we not know about the dark secrets of the Morgul?
There we go. We have officially cleared our first raid thanks to CNET and his guild. CNET, thank you very much for inviting me along. I'll let everybody know that I thought they did awesome, and I really appreciate being brought along on this one. I would say I'll do better next time, but since we might never see the inside of this raid, I can't promise that. Got some mail gloves. And an intellect neck. It was fun. This fight is more fun than the dragon fight. I still think the dragon fight is the worst fight. And the dragon fight felt like a longer fight than this fight. All the fights are okay. Yeah, I think still the dragon one was my least favorite. The ones before the dragon one were all very fun. This one was pretty fun. Like that last attempt, I enjoyed that last attempt, with the exception that I think the boss's telegraphs need to be a little bit more visually clear, like where he's going to do his swipes, because the swipe, you can't get hit by those. And then the fight would be more fun because there were times between ad waves where I could go in and I can get some DPS out on the boss, which I feel like was probably helping out a little bit. And if I was not taking so much damage while doing that, I'm sure the healers would have appreciated that. But yeah, overall, like, I had a great time. Lots of fun. And we cleared it in about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Like, anything under 3 hours is pretty awesome for a 6-boss raid. It's really nice to have the achievement while the content is still relevant. So yeah, I really appreciate the guys bringing me along. I think I'll leave it there for today, guys. We got 43 August Stone fragments. I don't really need anything with these besides maybe like random loot bags that mounts could pop out of. So I think we'll probably start spending them on that. But yeah, I had a really good time. CNET, thank you again. Thank all of you for being here and hanging out with me and subjecting yourselves to me raiding. I know sometimes it's not pretty, but I had a really good time today, so I really appreciate you all being here and all of the support. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think I might play a little bit of the Druid and keep leveling up the Druid. And that's the plan for tomorrow. Do I want to raid again? Yeah, I would raid more. Yeah, absolutely. No, that was a lot of fun. I don't think I'd want to do it more than 1 day a week, but that seems to be what you guys are doing. So yeah, I would definitely go again. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your weekend, especially if it is a holiday weekend for you. But regardless, have a good weekend, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.